So me, I've always loved the art of fighting, and I practiced it myself. But going back 20 years when I lived in Las Vegas, I was living there for 5 years. My neighbor was in the office building was the UFC. So I actually spent a bunch of time going to the fights way back then, and I've always loved it. And here I am 20 years later in CapeTown of all places, now working with Cairo and his family in the EFC, and about to embark on a much greater vision with them. And so I've alluded to it a couple times, gently, softly, a little bit of cryptic messaging here and there. And I think in the coming week or two, you'll be able to maybe do a really cool news story about the partnership between M2Bio and EFC. We have, I think we have a total of six in total now. And we have, I think, 2 girls, Chrissy, Jess, I think we have 4 guys. And now we have a rugby player as well, Celeste Adonis. It's great to have a good mix of all these different athletes. So when I first met Jess, it was at the fights. I think it was maybe EFC 98 in Johannesburg. And I remember seeing her in the back, warming up and prepping for her upcoming fight. And I walked by and I said, whoa, who is that girl? I mean, I could hear the thuds from the punches and the kicks coming in. And she's a machine. She is built, she is extremely powerful and extremely determined. So I introduced myself, got to know Jess well and her husband Mike, and got to know a bit about their gym. Rob's goal, he's a determined individual, to say the very least. He's got a journey, he's got a plan, he shared it with me. I'm sure he'll be sharing it very soon with the EFC community. But he's very, very driven. And we do have products coming out with Rob's name on it, muscle rubs and creams, pre-fight, post-fight, all sorts of good stuff coming. He is an incredible man, and he's got a bright, bright future ahead. And that's one of the big things we love to do with our ambassadors, is create that longer term plan for them. So it's not, just about being a great fighter and winning in the ring. At the end, there's always, you're married, you have children, and what are you going to do after you hang up the gloves? You've got to have a plan, you've got to put that plan together, and hopefully with good guidance and mentorship from us, we're able to put that in place for them.